Bringing back Mitch in the Kitch. So today we are doing my Crunchwrap Supreme. Right. I was craving this so much when I was pregnant. I feel like it's because it's like a really good like greasy food, but then it still is like a healthier version than like going to Taco Bell. This Crunchwrap is fully loaded. We've got our plant-based ground, we've got our vegan queso, we've also got salsa in here, tomatoes, avocado, lettuce. It's just a fully loaded Crunchwrap, fully stacked, that's a great word. Yep. And what I also love about it, it's not super messy because we're kind of wrapping it all up into this like cute little tortilla pocket. I just like how you can hold it like this and just bite it and everything's so clean. Right?
Yeah,
That's a nice thing about it. I like that part.
What do you think about a burrito?
Well, they get messy to me.
Why? They're also contained.
Yeah, but I feel like they're more leaky.
This is not leaky.
No, I feel like it's more contained. It's like a little pocket.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're making a leak-free Crunchwrap today.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Okay.
Leak-free. So we're gonna start by making the queso.
Okay.
Have you made this before?
Of course I've made this before.
I don't think you have.
I've never made anything before.
That's true, okay.
The other Mitch in the Kitchen says that's what I've made before.
The 3 recipes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for you to make this because you like it a lot.
Yeah.
So then when I'm not around, you can make food.
Yeah.
We're gonna add in cashews.
Okay.
Do you wanna do it?
Yeah, sure. Ready?
Can you put the garlic in? Let's throw in the nutritional yeast, some chili powder, some onion powder.
And then cumin.
No. Oh, yeah, cumin. Are you proud that you knew what that was? I feel like you were looking at me like, this is cumin.
Yeah, because I made the carrots for you yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know what this is.
Half a teaspoon of salt.
Yeah, you do that one.
And we're gonna throw some hot sauce in here. Okay, so now we're gonna pour in the hot water and then we're gonna put the lid on and we're gonna blend this.
Yeah, the little puffs of steam because of hot water. It was like a little queso diffuser.
I'm not sure anyone would want that in their room,
so
but like maybe in the kitchen.
If you like Crunchwraps or if you like the smell of queso throughout your house, you should definitely make this recipe.
Okay, listen, it smells really good. Okay, let's open this up. Let's get this in a little bowl and we can give it a tasty taste.
Good.
So I do this thing. I put like little dots, and this is nice because like it adds a little extra heat. This is like my food styling trick. Put a couple dots on top of the bowl and then do this swirly technique, and when you serve it to your guests, they're gonna be like, whoa. Okay, cheers.
It's very good.
I know, I told you. Isn't it so good?
No eggs at home, huh?
What, because I double dip?
You didn't double dip, you like quadruple dip.
No, we've got to get more sauce. It's so yummy.
It is very good.
I know.
Really
Let's
good.
move on. Now we're gonna make our plant-based ground. So we have to head over to the stove.
Okay.
Let's go. So let's melt up the coconut oil.
Boom.
We're adding a little fat here. The plant-based grounds are not as fatty as like a real meat.
Yeah.
So I always find the coconut oil adds a nice fat, and I just really like the taste of the coconut oil. It's like a saturated fat. It feels a little bit heavier.
Yeah, and actually it has a nice flavor in general.
But some people don't like that. They don't like coconut oil, so like absolutely you can replace it with something else. So now add the plant-based ground.
Okay.
So just toss that in there.
And then break it up?
Yeah, break it up.
Okay.
And like how you would like a beef. So we actually don't cook a lot with plant-based grounds. I typically use more like whole food ingredients. Like I'll do like black beans or lentils. But sometimes like I'm just craving something more like a burger.
Yeah.
So like what people are always like, oh, like how do you feel about like plant-based grounds? And I think it definitely serves its purpose. Yeah. But it doesn't take up the majority of our dishes. Like it's when we eat it, it's like a it's a special thing.
Yeah. I feel like this is like if you were having people over.
Yeah.
And if you were doing like a barbecue.
I use it all the time. When I have our friends over who eat meat, I always get plant-based ground because they literally always say they think it's a meat dish. Yeah. Like they're always like, I can't believe that this is vegan. Yeah. And I love that compliment. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna add in our taco seasoning.
So what is the taco seasoning?
So this is just like a taco seasoning that you buy from the grocery store.
Like it's pre-mixed.
Taco seasoned, yeah, pre-mixed.
Pre-taco seasoned.
So you can throw that in.
Okay. How long do you normally cook the plant-based ground for?
Well, it doesn't really need to be cooked because it's not real meat. So I just kind of like heat it and it's like browned like that to me.
That already looks good.
Still looks oily.
Yeah.
Looks nicely ground.
That's actually a good point, is that there's not a lot of oil that's been burnt off. It seems to have absorbed really nicely.
Yeah, so let's bring that over. Now our plant-based ground is made. We're just gonna do a lot of chopping.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
So we have some cilantro. Do you want to chop that? I feel like you like that.
What are my options?
Well, you've got cilantro, you've got lettuce.
I want this. No, I want the lettuce.
You've got tomatoes.
This seems the most
and avocado. Okay, so I want this like very thinly sliced, like you know when you like go to Subway and you ask for the you ask for the lettuce and it's like okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut this end
off. Yeah, very thin. We just need a cup's worth. So I would actually chop on this side.
Oh, okay.
Because this is the root end, so you're gonna get like fat bits. I want see all these thin layers. Let's take advantage of those.
Straight out of a Subway bin.
And I'm going to chop up some tomatoes. Do you say tomato or tomato?
How did you just say? Because I feel like you just opened up a third way.
I feel like I did a combo there.
Tomato.
I like couldn't commit to one. You say tomato then.
Yeah.
I say tomato. Here. We need a 1/4 cup of that. Finely chopped. I always say that chopping is worth it.
Right,
when you're cooking,
Just put in the extra
Just
pass.
put in the extra couple minutes because it's always worth it. I feel like part of the reason why people love my food when they come over is because of the way I chop.
Stuff?
Yeah, because I chop things so they're bite-sized, so then you get like a full mouthful of whatever you're eating.
So would you say that's good or more?
That's good. So I actually find with this recipe, I literally just mash avocado. I don't do anything fancy with it because there's just so much going on.
Oh, that looks good. Better be leak-proof.
Pressure's on. We're gonna be using these tortilla chips and they add a really nice crunch. Typically when you have a crunch wrap, like when you see them done at like Taco Bell or whatever, they
When was the last time you saw it made at Taco Bell?
I actually have, I don't think I've ever eaten at Taco Bell.
No, your colon thanks you.
I guess so. So typically it's like a circle, like they've got like it's like a tostada, but I can never find tostadas at the grocery store. So what I do instead is I buy tortillas and then I just get like, I try and find the non-broken ones. Right. And then I arrange them in a little circle. And this is like a little makeshift tostada. Awesome. So I'm gonna do this one first so that you can see what I'm doing.
Okay.
I've got my queso. We're gonna add a little bit to the middle. Give it a little swirl. Now we're gonna add in some plant-based ground. Important not to like overfill.
I was just about to ask you that because it's very contained what you're doing.
Yes. The reason I'm doing that is because like we're adding a lot of ingredients here. Right. So it's easy to get
excited.
Totally. So next is the nachos. So I'm gonna do this fun little tostada thing that I was telling you.
Yeah.
And you can kind of like, cause some of them are bent, right? So you
can turn them over so
you just kind of play with them. Now we're gonna add in some salsa.
Okay.
On top, some tomatoes.
I can't believe how much stuff goes in here.
I know, it's like fully loaded, I'm telling you.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Then some lettuce.
Okay.
Some cilantro. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's the shot.
I love cilantro, right? And then some of this mashed avocado on top like so. Ta-da! Now, I'm gonna show you my little tip.
I remember
that. So
I was looking at this being like,
how are you gonna fold it, right?
This is not leak proof. It's gonna be a mess.
What I do is I kind of like cut like a mini one to go on top so that my folding is more easy. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on top.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna fold. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this over to our pan and I'm gonna
flip it?
Yeah. So let's go over to the pan.
So I'm just gonna take
like a drizzle. Okay, this part always stresses me out.
I was gonna say that was like a very stressed out breath out.
I know, when it's hot. Okay, I hope that I did that right. Or one of the interesting things about this is the way that the folds stick together is by heat.
Right.
So as we fry it, it's gonna
start like actually attaching itself to that smaller quesadilla or tortilla.
And I just kind of like to
force it.
Apply a little bit of pressure to the ends while it's cooking up.
This looks very tidy to me.
Can you just say that again? Because you tease me so much about this tortilla bucket and now you're saying it's nice and tidy.
It does look tidy. I didn't say it looks leak proof, I just said it looks tidy. I should clarify, I don't even care if it leaks. It's just more like you that made this point.
I know,
like,
I really
I
put
don't
this
even
on. I'm
care.
kind of like really
You just said like, yeah, it'll leak a little bit, then it would be done.
Well, it might leak a little.
Now you changed the story.
But it's not gonna...
It's deep into the recipe. This is why I think I like joining these days so much, is because our arguments get caught on camera. And then we just replay it. I'm like, I didn't say that. Boop, 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 boop.
It might leak a little. No comment. So this usually takes like 2 to 3 minutes, but that's looking pretty golden. So I might give it another flip after, but let's just...
That looks amazing.
I know, it does look good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna get this off now because I don't want that bottom to cook too much more. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, let's put that here.
Beautiful.
I know. Okay, so now it's your turn to try.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you excited?
Actually, I'm excited to try this one out.
Look at this. So good. So we're gonna start with the queso.
Okay, so I paid very close attention last time, so I'm gonna try and do exactly what you did.
Good start.
No, last time when you were at this phase, I was like, you were building
enough.
the wimpiest little thing, but then it just kept going and going and going.
It just goes on and on. You can't like commit.
And then some salsa.
I feel like when I made you this Crunchwrap, you were like, I don't need to eat meat.
Yeah, this one in particular, because of, I find a lot of time, like whenever I crave meat, a lot of time it kind of comes down to just having something that's oily and then something that has like a lot of flavor through the sauce.
Yeah, but this is why I saved this for you, because I know you love this recipe.
Like if I came today, like I said, and you were like, we're making sauces all day.
Well, I did wellness shots. Imagine if I...
Oh my God, that would have been the worst.
Imagine if I made you part of my wellness shot episode.
Okay, good?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Push down, but not too much.
Yeah, and give everything a little foldy fold.
Can I fold it next to the stovetop?
Yeah. Sure, go for it. You got to commit to a side and then just fold, 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 fold.
No, I'm not confused about it.
Yes, I'm loving this.
See, but okay,
yeah,
well, I'm glad you're loving this because
Yeah, and you just use your fingers to hold it down.
Yeah.
This is great. That's awesome. Okay, this is the part that stresses me out. Yeah, I will say though, just based on what I'm seeing,
it's not gonna be good.
I think you could have filled it more.
Interesting.
Yeah, because see how yours looks, it's a little loose.
Yeah. Okay.
See, like that's a missed opportunity for fullness. Like I don't even think there's anything there.
You freaked me out when you said pushing it down. I think I could have pushed it more.
Okay, I'm gonna head over there.
Start making more?
So you just check every once in a while.
Yeah, I think I'll be fine.
Okay, I trust you.
Okay.
Oh, Mitch, look.
I don't feel great about that.
That's okay. It's a good first try. You get better as you go. So here we go. My Vegan Crunchwrap Supreme.
This looks amazing. So did you drizzle on the top of this? Or
a little bit of queso, because why not?
Yeah,
right?
That's true. No, I agree. Can I do this one?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I'm drooling. Cheers.
Cheers.
Just bonkers.
Everything about it is right. It was so satisfying.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was really good.
So you're gonna make these for me now? Do I know how?
Yeah, I could. But I'm better at eating it, so.
Typical. Don't forget to like and subscribe.